If one were to scan through the annals of history, one would find the life stories of many great personalities, men who influenced the lives of those around them, creating a new way of thinking and in all formed new ideologies. However, most of their lives have been tainted with stories of their greed, lust, and hunger for power. As one continues to search through the books of our past, one would come to realize that the most influential people to have lived were none other than the beloved companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Motivated by none other than Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, their lives tell a tale of honesty, trustworthiness, and the ultimate in self-sacrifice. Thus, their noble qualities and outstanding character effectively earned them the title of being the greatest group of people to have ever walked upon the face of the earth after the Anbiya alaihimus salam. This is the biography of one such companion, Sayyiduna Zubair ibn al Awwam radiyallahu anhu, the life and martyrdom of Zubair ibn al Awwam. His full name was Abu Abdullah Zubair ibn Awwam ibn Khuwaylid ibn Asad ibn Abdul Uzza ibn Qusay ibn Kilab al-Qurashi al-Asadi. He shared a common ancestor with Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam Qusay, and he was the disciple of the Rasul of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the son of his paternal aunt. His mother was Safiya bint Abdul Muttalib. He was one of the 10 whom Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam testified would be in paradise and one of the members of the consultative committee. He became Muslim when he was a young man at the age of 16, and he was tortured because of that. It was narrated that Zubair's paternal uncle used to roll him up in a mat and hang it up, and then he would light a fire underneath so that the smoke would reach him. His uncle would tell him to go back to disbelief, but Zubair radiyallahu anhu would say, "Zubair, ibn al Awwam, I will never go back to disbelief." The first one to unsheath his sword for the sake of Allah. It was narrated that Sa'id ibn al-Musayyab said, Sa'id ibn al-Musayyab, the first one to unsheath his sword for the sake of Allah, was Zubair ibn al Awwam. While Zubair ibn al Awwam was taking a nap, he heard someone shouting that the Rasul of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had been killed, so he came out of his house unsheathing and brandishing his sword. He was met head-on by the Rasul of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who said, "What is the matter, O Zubair?" He said, "I heard that you had been killed." Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "What were you going to do?" He said, "By Allah, I was going to take revenge on all the people of Makkah." Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed for good for him. Sa'id ibn al-Musayyab, I'm certain that the Rasul's prayer for him will not be overlooked by Allah. This is the end of the first part of the life of al-Zubair ibn al Awwam. Wait for the next part. See you soon.